Hey crafty friends, Monique here with Grace and Tatterlace. Let's make a cute snowman using this Dollar Tree wood plank and some coffee stained and baked drop cloth. First, I stained the wood plank using some home decor Java paint. Wiped it off with a baby wipe, got all the areas including the sides. Then I coated it with some Vaseline, spread it kind of sparingly throughout the plank using a popsicle stick. After that, I painted it with home decor milk jug paint and then hit it with the blow dryer. Now I'm just scraping off the paint where that Vaseline was at. Just use a scraper, scrape it off in all the areas. It gives it that nice distressed look. I hit it with a blow dryer to make sure it was nice and dry before I started putting my fabric on there. Now I have a snowman that I drew and then cut out off of the drop cloth. Remember, this drop cloth has been stained with coffee and then baked in the oven. Now I'm just going to glue it down, and then we're going to put some stuffing inside. And you know, as I say, do a little glue, a little stuffing, a little glue, a little stuffing, because sometimes you just can't get it all if you glue it together at one time. Now this one, you want to make sure that you don't put it super tight on the board, otherwise you're not going to get some stuffing inside. So you want to leave it a little bit loose. Looser than you would think. And again, glue, stuff, glue, stuff. And then you're going to have to really kind of fiddle with the head there, because you know you want to make sure you give yourself enough room to stuff, but you also don't want to burn your fingers with the glue. There, look how cute he looks so far. All right, now I have like a little piece that I cut in the shape of a carrot using that same drop cloth. And then I'm going to use some Hello Hobby in the color of pumpkin to paint his nose. Now I didn't do it complete coverage. I wanted it to look rustic and, you know, worn. So I just kind of brushed it with a dry brush. Then we're going to glue it. We're going to leave a little opening and we're going to put some stuffing in there. Now, this is a tight squeeze in there, you guys. I had to use my scissors to push it on down. You don't want it to be too full, but you want to give it a little bit of dimension when you put it on his face. All right, now I have this coffee stained red and white striped fabric that we're going to put on for his scarf. We're just going to lay it across the front and then kind of bunch it up looking like it's wrapped around his neck. I like that it's all wrinkly and grungy looking. It's perfect. Now I'm going to glue down his nose, and then we're going to get a couple buttons. I liked the ones that were very little. Now you guys, you have to remember your buttons don't have to match. You can paint them. I had two different buttons here. I had a blue one and a black one. We'll glue them on, and then we're just going to touch it up with a little bit of black paint. Any black paint will do, you guys. This one is called Ink by Waverly. Now look at these beautiful sticks that I found. We're going to make these as arms. I love that they're chunky and they have that little opening at the top there and make it look like a hand. Just going to glue them down. Then we'll cover it up with the little fabric of a scarf. Kind of play with it, make it look like it's wrinkly, like it's kind of blowing in the wind. Now I have some coffee grunged Sherpa. You guys, you can get the Sherpa at Joann's. It's in the fur section. It's about $14.99 a yard. It goes on sale very often for 40% off. Look how cute he looks so far. All right, he needs a tag, you guys. I have the crocodile tool. I have this coffee stained and baked paper that I baked in the oven. Now I'm using the crocodile tool to make a grommet, to put a hole in the top. Now I have some drop cloth that is coffee stained, but it's not as deep as the other one, and it's kind of an off-whitish color compared, and it kind of gives that contrast. So we're going to glue that to the paper. We'll put a stamp on it. All right. Oh, look at you guys. I have this nice little strip of drop cloth. I thought it would be so cute to name him. So we're going to get that little strip of drop cloth, and we put another grommet in there. I don't know if you guys can see that little grommet, that little hole right there. We put a grommet right in there also. Now I stamped the word Jack. We'll call him Jack. No, for Jack Frost. All right, I'm sorry that this just didn't show very well on the camera, but I'm taking a little piece of green fabric and putting it down the side underneath that drop cloth. And then, look at this, you guys. I added some Excelsior underneath that drop cloth. Oh my gosh, look at how cute this looks. Look, isn't that darling? Oh, and there's our little name, Jack. All right, we're going to hang these together. Kind of have to, put your little twine on it. And then you can glue them together so that they look like they kind of go together. We'll put some twine on it. We'll wrap it around the stick, make it look like he's holding it, and glue it down next to his little body there. I think it is so cute. All right, he needed a little something more, so I gave him some greenery. I got that white one at Hobby Lobby, and I think I got the eucalyptus at Hobby Lobby as well. So just a little bunch that I took a little piece off of it, glued it down, gave him a little extra something, dress him up a little bit more. But look at you guys, isn't he cute? All right, thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great day.